A broad risk-on session is underway, and the macro backdrop is worth understanding in detail. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. Here is your India market briefing for July 9th. We cover the Nifty 50, Sensex, Bank Nifty, and the stocks dominating headlines today. Let us start with a snapshot of the Indian equity markets today. Starting with the Nifty 50, India's benchmark large-cap index. Nifty 50 is trading higher by plus 0.42% at 23,982 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that after the latest RE stock rally, investors face a reality check, Morningstar. Nifty 50 is in a consolidation phase, a pattern that can precede a significant directional break. Watch the $24,462 resistance and $23,502 support as the boundaries of the current range. The Sensex, tracking India's 30 largest blue-chip companies. Sensex is trading higher by plus 0.28% at 76,715 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that after the latest RE stock rally, investors face a reality check, Morningstar. The Bank Nifty, India's banking sector barometer, is closely watched by traders as a leading indicator for the broader market. Bank Nifty edged higher plus 1.02% to 57,323 Indian rupees. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. The near-term technical picture for Bank Nifty looks constructive. Watch the $59,616 level as the first meaningful resistance zone. A close above there on decent volume would be an encouraging sign for bulls. As always, this is analytical commentary, not financial advice. Now let us look at the stocks making headlines in India today. HDFC Bank edged higher plus 0.83% to 817 Indian rupees. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Credit growth moderation is deliberate. Management is prioritizing the credit-to-deposit ratio improvement over top-line growth. This is the right call for long-term quality, but near-term earnings growth will be below historical norms. Watch for any signal that the CD ratio has normalized, as that unlocks re-acceleration. Reliance is trading higher by plus 0.39% at 1,280.90 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that after the latest RE stock rally, investors face a reality check, Morningstar. Jio's 5G ARPU growth is the near-term catalyst as users migrate to higher value plans. The revenue per subscriber inflects upward. The retail segment is the largest in India and growing steadily. Watch for any update on the new energy gigafactory ramp, which represents the decade-long upside but requires patience. Infosys dipped minus 1.31% to 1,055.30 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that S&P 500, NASDAQ futures rise as chip shares rebound, Kitco. Operating margin trajectory toward the 19 to 21% target is back on track. The risk is North America financial services softness. Any new large deal announcement, particularly in European manufacturing, would be a meaningful catalyst given the diversification it signals. Now let us look at the macro backdrop for Indian markets. The rupee is strengthening against the dollar, trading at 95.38. A softer rupee compresses margins for import-heavy sectors like oil, consumer goods, and airlines, while IT exporters like TCS and Infosys benefit. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Foreign institutional investor flows are the near-term swing factor. Any risk-off in global markets tends to amplify selling pressure on Indian indices given the high FII ownership in Nifty 50 constituents. The biggest mover in India today is Infosys. Infosys dipped minus 1.31% to 1,055.30 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that S&P 500, NASDAQ futures rise as chip shares rebound, Kitco. The annual revenue guidance range is the single most important event. Any upgrade above the current midpoint is a catalyst for the entire IT sector. Cobalt AI platform deal wins are the differentiation story. Watch the large deal TCV and the revenue conversion timeline. Before we wrap up, here is your watch list for the sessions ahead. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. We cover every major global market, every single day. If this kind of daily, actionable analysis is useful to you, please support us with a like and subscribe. It takes 2 seconds and it means a great deal to this channel. Share this with anyone who invests or trades, they will thank you for it. Thanks for watching MTRS_Market Pulse. Nothing here constitutes financial advice. Please conduct your own due diligence. Good luck in the markets, and we will see you in the next video. That is your India market briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily coverage of Indian and global markets.